Hi everyone, welcome to another mathematics class. Today we are treating a question on the topic profit and loss. Now let's consider this question. It says a hat is bought for 25 naira and sold for 20 naira. Calculate the loss percentage. First of all, we have to know our selling price and our cost price. The selling price is 20 naira. Now let's begin with the cost price. The cost price is usually the amount that an item was bought, while the selling price is the second price for which it was sold. Now for this question, the cost price is 25 naira. So the cost price for the hat is 25 naira. Now, this person bought this hat for 25 naira, and by the time he or she wanted to sell, that is the selling price, it was sold for 20 naira. This tells us that there is a loss of how much? Of 5 naira, because 25 naira got reduced to 20 naira. So to know our loss is 5 naira. And how did we know this? Because the cost price is more than the selling price. Whenever the cost price is more than the selling price, then there is a loss. But whenever the selling price is bigger or greater than the cost price, then there is a profit. So for this question, the loss will be equals to the cost price minus the selling price, which is 25 naira minus 20 naira, and this gives us 5 naira. This is the loss. Now let me explain loss again. Loss is when the cost price is bigger than the selling price. Now this is it. You bought an item and you are reselling the item. It is expected that when you are reselling, you should sell higher than the price that you bought to make a profit. But when you are selling lower than the price that you bought, then it is a loss. And that is what is happening here. This person sold lower than the price that the hat was bought, and that is why the person is incurring a loss. Now we haven't answered the question. The question says calculate the loss percentage. Now to calculate loss percentage or percentage loss, so loss percentage for short will be equal to the loss over the cost price. I'm going to call that CP, over the cost price times 100, because we are talking about percentage, so we are multiplying by 100. Now let us input our values. So loss percent, this is another sign for percentage, is equal to the loss, which is 5 naira, over the cost price, which is 25 naira, multiplied by 100. At this point, we'll start to divide. We'll look at our numerator, look at the denominator, see numbers that can divide each other and cancel them out. So 5 here is 1, 5 in 25 is 5. 5 can easily go in 100. So 5 here is 20. So the loss percent is equals to 20%. This is to tell us that he incurred or she incurred a 20% loss on the hat. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly like and follow for more mathematical explanations.